According to a local community research performed by UTRGV, Mexican Americans are more prone to diseases such as obesity and type 2 diabetes. The prevalence of overweight and obese conditions in the Valley population are about 32% and 47.4%, respectively, in adults over the age of 18. That means nearly half of the population is obese and a third of the remaining is overweight. Obesity can negatively affect a person in many different aspects. It can not only affect one's physical health, but also mental health. Physically, obesity can lead to many other conditions, including type 2 diabetes, which is also very common amongst Hispanics, especially here in the Valley. And it can also lead to problems in cardiovascular health. Obesity can also lead to depression and can affect children more strongly. I have done extensive research on the topic of obesity and have always been intrigued by it. Now, as a college student, I have chosen nutritional sciences as my major because I hope to one day make a difference in the community. I have heard many stories of young boys and girls being bullied because of their weight, and have heard many more, primarily women, who struggle with their weight now as adults, and I would like to one day make a difference in their lives. I propose to create an organization that would partner with local schools, gym trainers, and dietitians in order to provide free assistance to the residents of the RGV, specifically the low-income families. These partnerships combined would help promote awareness while also providing basic knowledge on how to improve one's health even when there are limited resources. The problem at a national level is that society is very fast-paced and most of us turn to fast food chains for a quick meal. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 36.6% of adults consume fast food on any given day. That number decreases as we age. Around 39.8% of adults over the age of 20 suffer from obesity. To put it in perspective, that's about 93.3 million adults, and around 71.6% of overall adults in the US are overweight. Now, approximately 20.6% of adolescents ages 12 to 19, 18% of children ages 6 to 11, and 13.9% of children ages 2 to 5 suffer from obesity. Now, at a local level, Hispanics are more prone to being overweight and obese. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Hispanics have the highest age-adjusted prevalence to obesity, hitting around 47% of Hispanics. Hispanic children have a 25.8% prevalence to obesity. That is higher than non-Hispanic whites, non-Hispanic blacks, and non-Hispanic Asians. According to a study conducted by the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, Mexican Americans have a higher prevalence of diseases such as obesity and type 2 diabetes than non-whites. Although nowadays people have been supporting body positivity, which is a great movement, it fails to educate people regarding the dangers of having a great amount of excess body fat. The second part of the problem is that many people do not know how to have a healthy lifestyle or don't have the resources to begin. According to the American Cancer Society, obesity rates continue to increase amongst American adults. Over the course of a 10-year period, rates have increased from 33.7% to 39.6%. While it's not a drastic increase, the percentage of people with obesity were already pretty high. Over time, it will only continue to rise if we don't educate people on healthy eating and promote fitness. Additionally, overweight and obese people are at a much higher risk for diseases such as type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular complications, strokes, amongst others. Another risk that comes with obesity that not many people know about is that it has been linked to breast cancer and aggressive forms of prostate cancer. It is believed that about 8% of cancers are due to excess body weight and are responsible for 7% of deaths in cancer amongst Americans. It is clear that people need to become more informed regarding the possible dangers that come with being overweight or obese. The solution I propose is to create an organization that will partner with local schools, gym trainers, and dietitians in order to provide free assistance to the residents of the RGV. Creating programs such as this one will provide people with the resources to educate themselves on the dangers of overweight and obesity. The dietitian would provide nutritional information and guidance regarding what foods should be consumed and also what foods would be good for people suffering from diabetes, which is very a common disease in the valley. The school's gym would be used once a week to provide a space for gym trainers to provide a 1 hour course on workouts that can be done at home in order to stay in shape. Additionally, having people gather in one place, especially if they come from similar backgrounds, will also serve to motivate those who do take advantage of a program such as this one. To summarize, it is apparent that overweight and obesity remain a big problem and has only gotten worse over the years. I ask that you consider supporting my proposed solution of creating a local program to benefit the residents of the RGV. In doing this, many people will have the resources to educate themselves and build a strong foundation in their journey to a healthier lifestyle. In the words of the motivational speaker Brian Tracy, your life only gets better when you do. So let's come together and make this program a reality for the benefit of this community. Thank you.